What is up, guys? It's your boy, NCBTV today. And recently the boys been getting into a little bit manga collection, been getting a little bit of a taste for the finer things, the print, you know what I mean? The culture. So I figured I take you guys, show you guys my little bookshelf over here, show you what I've been collecting. And then also I figured we'd go through what I got in the Viz Media sale from rightstufanime.com, and I picked up a pretty big haul from there. Figured I'd spend big, spend big, go home, big money. So go through that collection, go through what I got in the haul, and then just kind of like make a video. You know what I mean? So let's just get on with it. It's a modest start, not too many manga here, but everyone's got to start somewhere. Let's just hop into it. Collection starts off with All You Need Is Kill by Takeshi Obata and Hiroshi Sakurazaki. This is made by the person who made Death Note, and it's a one-shot. Sadly, I haven't gotten into this one yet. I'm hoping it's a really good read. It's a one-shot. I believe the premise is about this guy is looping through time constantly and is trying to find the reason to stop the loop, like the time loop. I'll let you read the summary right there. But anyway, this art looks super hella dope. I need to read this one soon. Definitely looking forward to it. After this, we got Berserk's volumes 1, 2, and 3. And, Berserk, what can I say about it, man? It's a story of strugglers. Berserk was actually one of the first manga I ever read. And I actually read it digitally. For me to start collecting the physical copies was super nice. The artwork is amazing. I was devastated to hear when Kentaro Miura passed away. Berserk is one of the best dark fantasies around, especially in manga and anime. The plot twist, the art, everything about it is just amazing, and it'll definitely be a story I never forget. I'll let you read the summary here in case you want to read the summary. There's only great things I can say about Berserk, and if you haven't picked it up, I definitely recommend it. It's a series that I feel like you can pick up wherever you're at in life and just really enjoy it and find something about it. And especially with the main man Guts sitting right here, it's a good read, hella good read. Pick it up, man. After Berserk on my shelf, I got the first volume of Bleach. I was actually gifted this by a friend. Bleach is super cool. I watched the anime, however, I have not read the manga yet for Bleach. With the upcoming anime coming out, who knows, like 2022, whenever that's coming out, I figured I'd watch the story instead of read it. I actually have this volume because a friend gave it to me for Christmas one time, during a gift exchange. Bleach is super cool. If you don't know about Bleach, Bleach is a story about this man right here, Ichigo, becoming a soul reaver, stealing this chick's powers. She's buns, but anyway, picks up the sword, starts fighting spirits. It's a whole bunch of hype action, I feel like. Nothing but respect for Bleach, but like, it's not one of my favorites. I feel like I only really like it for the hype moments. And there are definitely some slow moments within the anime. But honestly, if you're looking for something really hyped to watch or something really hyped to read, I definitely recommend picking up Bleach. Oh boy, here comes that man, that series, JoJo's Bizarre Adventures by Hirohiko Araki. Forgive me for that pronunciation, but you already know JoJo's is heat. I've got volumes 1 and 2, covering most of part 1, I believe. And right here, this is the boy Jonathan Joestar. And let me just tell you, if I could describe JoJo's, I don't think I'd be able to describe it the best because, honestly, as the title ensues, it's a bizarre adventure. But anyways, man, if you haven't watched JoJo's, man, it's spectacular. Definitely one of my favorite animes, especially part 5. Woo! That boy Giorno when he hits him with the sauce. Oh, y'all don't even want to see that. And like I said, JoJo's, it's kind of hard to explain. I feel like you just gotta pick it up. But I promise you, if you pick it up, you won't regret it. Let's check out the second volume right here. With the man Caesar Sapelli. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I'm not going to lie, guys. These hardcovers for the JoJo's, they go hard, man. They go hard. Definitely need to pick up some more of these because these boys are clean. Definitely excited about part 5. The hardcover's getting released soon. Definitely want to pick those up for sure whenever I get the chance. And then after that, making up a majority of my collection, I've got the One Punch GOAT, aka Saitama and the Gang, and One Punch Man by One and Yusuke Murata. And honestly, you know, I was a super big fan of the anime when it came out, and it's just a really amazing story, and I love the artwork within the manga. I've only watched up to the anime, and I've been waiting to collect all of the manga volumes that are currently out until I start diving into this bad boy. But man, the artwork is just clean. Okay, if you don't know about One Punch Man, here's the summary, and I'll kind of explain it real quick. But basically, it's the story of the man Saitama, the man in yellow, and he basically trained so hard as he wanted to become a superhero until eventually he became to the point where he became bald and could defeat everything in one punch. And it kind of just follows this man's stories as he tries to find a challenge again, as he used to love in his past. And along the way, he makes friends who just kind of help him through his depression as he's trying to find a worthy opponent. But anyway, let's go through these volumes real quick. I'll show them real quick on screen so you can see the covers. Here's Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4, Volume 5, featuring the GOAT Moomin Rider, Volume 6, Volume 7, Volume 8, Volume 9, Volume 10, Volume 11, Volume 12 featuring the monster himself, Volume 13, Volume 14, and finally Volume 15. I've also got Pokemon Adventures Volumes 1, 2, and 3. And Pokemon Volumes Adventures has recently started releasing the collector's edition. And I think actually pretty soon they're going to release their last volume for the collector's edition of Pokemon. You know, it's been a while since I've read this, but this was actually one of the manga I used to read that I didn't know was manga back in the day. Back in elementary school, they used to have it, and I'd have to try to sneak it, you know what I mean? Couldn't be caught out here being cultured when I was that young, you know what I mean? But anyway, if you don't know what Pokemon is, you know, you should. But Pokemon Adventures is basically, imagine the video games, but a more harsh tone to it. And it really just goes through, you know, each region, but there's harsher, it's been a while since I've read it, but it's harsher than the video games or the anime. And it's just, it's a super fun read, and it's something that's purely out of nostalgia for me. And I definitely need to reread it again and relive some of those memories. So here we go with Volume 1, Volume 2 featuring the boy, and Volume 3. And finally in my collection we have Wotakoi, Love is Hard for an Otaku. And guys, I know this may be sleeper, but man, bro, this series, when I watch this anime, I think this is honestly one of my favorite rom-coms. If you don't know about Love is Hard for an Otaku, it takes place in the work setting. You know, each of our individuals, I think, are like about 25 working their jobs. And one day, Narumi walks into the workplace and she finds her childhood friend sitting there, Hirotaka, and basically he exposes her that she's about that weeb life in her new job. And eventually they start dating. It's a super good read, super fun read, especially if you're older and kind of tired of the more childish romances. But if you haven't, definitely check it out. I think it's a great rom-com. Even if it's not super popular, I love it. So I had to cop Volume 1 because sadly they only got one season of the anime right now. So anyways, guys, that does it for the manga collection. And that's pretty much all I got right now, except for this haul we're about to get into, which once again, I got this from the Viz Media sale that they had a couple months ago over at rightstufanime.com. Hopefully I'll leave a link in the description so you can go check it out. But anyway, let's get into this haul. So first, you already know your boy had to complete the One Punch Man set. Okay, so I'm gonna already pull it out. You ready for this, Chief? It's kind of a lot, bro. Kind of thick. We rolling heavy. Okay. So you already know, like I said, One Punch Man, about the GOAT Saitama. So right here's volume 16, volume 17, volume 18, volume 19, volume 20, volume 21, and volume 22. Now, the boy low-key got this for a steal because during the sale, each one of these copies was worth, I think, only about $7. So, you know, my boys over at Right Stuff hooked the brother up with that sale. Definitely able to complete the One Punch Man volumes now and able to start reading this and just, you know, dive into my favorite series of all time. So super excited about that. And then after that, you already know, I had to also get all of the Pokemon Adventures I get and get up to recent on what the boy could get for Pokemon Adventures. You know what I mean? So let me pull these boys out. But right here, we got volumes 4 of Pokemon Adventures, volume 5 of Pokemon Adventures, and volume 6 of Pokemon Adventures. Now, like I said, you know, the boy loves Pokemon Adventures, grew up with it, nostalgia. You know, was reading it before I even knew it was manga, so you already knew. Boy used to be a big Pokemon fan back in the day. I'm low-key rocking with this cover because, you know, Hoenn is the best region. Fight me, you know, or just let me know what you think is the best region down in the comments. I'm not gonna lie, some of you boys who think Sinnoh's fire, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty fire, but it ain't beating Hoenn, you know what I mean? Can't beat Hoenn, especially with the starters. Don't even get me started on them, boy. Don't even get me started. And then after this, you know, the boy had to dive his toes, get a little bit more of that, you know, his favorite rom-com, Wotaku, Love is Hard for an Otaku, Volume 2. And, you know, like I said, man, this is my favorite rom-com. Sad the anime's ended. By the way, right here, best couple. I don't know how well you can see them, but best couple right here. I'm getting really excited to read this because just like remembering watching this anime, dude, I freaking loved this show. And like I said earlier, if you haven't checked out this and you're in the need for a good romance or rom-com, Love is Hard for an Otaku is definitely the way to go. Especially if you, either the anime or the manga. But like I said, the anime's only got a season 1. So you may get cut off a little bit short going that way, but definitely check it out. And then finally, you already know the boy had to pick up a couple new series too. And one that I've really been rocking with recently, especially since the end of the anime, you know I had to get me volume 1 of Black Clover. Yes, sir. Now I know a lot of you boys out here are Black Clover haters, but you know, I'll be rocking with a Black Clover supremacist. You know what I mean? And if you don't know, this story is about a boy named Asta, sitting right here on the cover, who is in a world filled with magic. And if you don't have magic, basically you are considered a peasant. But our boy Asta was born with absolutely zero magic. And so to overcome this, he trained super hard. And he actually gets a grimoire with a demon in it that allows him to possess anti-magic. And, you know, this is only the start of the story, but man, I've been reading up on some of the more recent chapters on the Shonen Jump app. And boy, them boys is heat. But let me let you read the back right here in case you want to read the summary. And then, for the final pickup of the Manga Haul, you already know, if you see behind me, you already know the boy be hooping. He be doing his thing out on the courts. So you know I had to pick up volume 1 of Slam Dunk. Now, you know, I haven't heard too much about this series right here, but, you know, I'm really excited for it. I heard it's just your typical sports shonen, kind of like Haikyuu or Kuriko's. But you see, the thing with me, I enjoyed Kuriko's, But Kuroko's wasn't my favorite just because of all the superpowers, or like kind of like boys was pulling off Mangekyo, like copying other moves and like shooting from like 5 courts away. But hopefully with Slam Dunk I can get something that's really good. I've heard a lot of people say Slam Dunk is the move, so I'm gonna check this bad boy out. Like I said, I don't know too much about it because I'm jumping into this blind with this first volume, but I'm really excited to read it and hopefully get more. So let me get you on the back right here. Let me hit you with the summary because Lord knows I don't know anything about this series. And with that, guys, that's about gonna do it for the manga haul. Manga collection slowly rising, slowly on the come up. You already know what I mean. And getting a little bit big. The manga collection get a little bit swole, you could say. You know what I mean? But anyway, guys, that's about gonna do it for the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Down below, let me know if what manga you've recently been collecting and what manga you think I should add to my collection. Personally, I've been debating about Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu Kaisen, but with them Heat anime that have been coming out and the manga just not being there on them shelves, I'm gonna wait off and just kind of wait to make that decision. But anyway, like I said, like they always say, you know, smash that like button, hit the subscribe, and make sure you ring that bell. Hopefully I can start coming out with more content now that I've graduated and I kind of got like a more free schedule. And I can just get on that grind, you know what I mean? But until next time, this has been NCB TV. And until next time, keep dreaming on.